over on Twitter. I'm just going to share something out too over here. All right, guys, just getting a quick post up that I'm going to show you all. All right, there we go, there we go. Hope you all are having an amazing 2026 so far. All right, all right, all right, all right. So, did you guys have a great holiday season? Mine was super busy. And it seems like 2026 is going to be super busy again. All right. Let's see. Did my post just go through too? Let's go back over here. Where is my post? Why didn't my post go through? All right. All right. Well, we'll see. I'll share it once I see it. How about that? Did it go through over here? You survived it? What is that? Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. So here it is. Check it out. My new journey. 2026. New year. New body. New house. New me. Check it out for some motivation. Going to stay motivated. Got a lot of amazing things going on. It's supposed to be working my clinic, but I snuck in to say hi. Yeah. I was thinking about Dallas at one point. If you guys are in the Dallas area, check out Rami. She's amazing. You need a doctor. Check her out. Val goes to her. She's helped Val a lot. All that good stuff. All right. So I'm so happy you're here. Woohoo! Do you have any stocks you want me to check out, Amy? All right, let me turn down the music. It's a little loud. So we are seeing that silver is rocking it to the upside, up 5.3%. This is squeezing away. And we definitely have coin on the move, Bmnr, Bitcoin, which is likely going to translate into Keller Williams. Guess what? Moving to Orlando, Remy. I think I'm going to be doing some Orlando stock trader meetups. So very, very excited for that. Okay, Bmnr, IRWD, put this here. Also Tesla and Nvda. We can see Nvda is up today. I think Nvda, we're going to start seeing 221. Ooh, it's going to rock. Keller, Texas. Gotcha. Okay, so Ramey's in Keller, Texas. If you guys need a good doctor, I'm not sure where that is. Let's look it up. Let's look up Keller, Texas. All about helping and promoting others, right? Okay, so near South Lake. All right, let's see. All right, so there's Keller. Let's see. I'm zooming out. There's AFW. Where's DFW? DFW there. Beautiful. Right there. Keller. So Rainy, amazing doctor, awesome person. Amazing, amazing. All right, Nvda. We're going to put Tesla down here. IRW. WD. All right, Ironwood Pharmaceuticals. Let's check out the float size here. 156 million. All right, I'm going to put this on a 24-hour chart over here on the left. I'll make this a 15-minute. So this is pretty good. All right, all right. Is this a, let's see what happened. They probably had news on a drug. Pharmaceuticals can be crazy. For record percent increase, data talk on what? Up the past 5 of 6 days. So maybe a retracement is in order. Very rarely will you see that stocks will continue to go up forever, right? They tend to have retracements. So that being said, once it starts becoming all over the news, many times it can have that, time to get out. Let's see here. So far today for volume, we have 325. It's less than $5. So that is going to be a stock that is going to not be on the big brokerages radar as a stock that they can trade because less than $5, they typically don't trade it. So that's why I do concentrate on ones that are typically over $5 for that reason, because then people will be trading, the big money will be trading it. Right, GHRS, let's check this one out. GHRS, 44.5 million is coming up, testing a top area. You can see every time that it came up here in the past, it failed. So this might be a good low float short for people that are interested, that are in the small cap region, that are looking to short small caps. Micron is up as well. So let's look at Micron and AMD. Yeah, Micron is coming up there. Okay, let's check out AMD. AMD, I like the AMD chart better. We will do Micron as well. All right, 1.62 billion. All right, Micron. All right. Remy, I have a question for you. With cachexia, I might send you an image. I might message you. Are you on Twitter? Shoot me a message on Twitter if you are. It's Airplane Jane. Because I have some questions. I think my mom has it. Pretty dramatic weight loss. And she's saying, I'm wasting away, muscle loss. Yeah, it's not fun. So, all right. Side note, there. Got some health stuff going on with my mom. All right, NEO is dropping. UNG, Dust, FXI, China's pulling back. China, Venezuela, all of the oil stocks are dropping. Hey, consistency spike, nice, eerie, CPRT, calm. Calm. All right, so BP is down. Let's look at XOM. All of the, XOM is, I like this as a gap fill here. All right, let me check them out. Hold on one second. Let's see. Okay, NICE. Let's see. This is 61 million. All right, this does not have a lot traded early on. It's 453 shares, so it would not make the cut. Need to really have 100,000 or more. So let's look at Erie. Erie is financials. Again, this has had for today 109,000, so that would make the cut. The past 15 minutes, it's really just been, looks like maybe late reporting from Friday, right? Because it's right at close. But then we have this one trade down here at 277, 82 shares. So still not really crazy about that one. CPRT, 3,000 shares today. These are looking very oversold. definitely. CPRT, let's see where we are in the flow of things. So this looks like, let's check it out over here for a fib retracement. It looks to me like it could still go down further. Let's check out COM. COM. Still, let's see, volume today 1,000, not going to make the cut. CHKP. Checkpoint software, internet software, payment system stuff, digital stuff. Seems more plausible, but again, very low volume so far. 693 shares, so not going to make it. Meme ETF, let's see. Oof, this has been heavily hit, right? This has how many shares? Let's go to stock float, Wall Street Journal, meme. It's not taking me to the Wall Street Journal. Here we go. Over here, MEM. Roundhill meme stock ETF. Bloom Energy, Applied Digital, Open Door, SanDisk. So this has 3 million shares in it, very low float. You'd probably do better to trade directionally with the stocks within it, like Bloom Energy, up today 4.5%. So yes, this is up 4.5%. Is that going to affect Roundhill? Probably. It's already up 2.23% today. So that could potentially, we can check it out. Let's look at meme. I will check out meme, but it doesn't have a lot of pre-market volume. Yes. Let's go into today. Let's see. That has 60,000. So 60,000 for such a low float. We'll put it on. Put it on for the let's check this out area over here. Right now I'm checking out ones that are pulling back. Oil stocks, JD. Baba, is that retracing? Yes. So the Chinese stocks and oil are retracing, which is interesting because usually Tesla will, well, no, that makes sense. Tesla will usually advance when oil stocks move up because it's a benefit to people to have an electric car. Now, here's an interesting thought. My brother has had arrhythmia, and it was exacerbated since he's had his Tesla. Do you think there's a correlation between electric cars messing up with electric currents of our heart? Because we have the sinus rhythm that is electrical current, right? I wonder if there's anybody else that has an electric car that has had heart issues. Just an interesting thought, because we have our own electrical current called a sinus rhythm. Ramy's still here. She's probably going to agree. All right, so Baba, JD, yeah, Baidu. Oh, let's check out Baidu. Ooh, I like Baidu as a bigger. And BP. Yes, you see? I'm thinking, I said it to my mom, and my brother had to have, he was cardioverted and ablated since he's had the car for a year. Coincidence? Maybe, maybe not. All right, so it's a new year. We're going to have to rotate these over. I'm going to get this and move it over one. Boop, right there. Okay, yes, that's fine. And I'm going to put 1,126 here for the indexes. Let's see if I could just, like copy this info. Oh no, That's not what I wanted to do. I want to, there. No, maybe if I go like this. No. Can I copy? Copy, paste, special. All formulas, formats. All. Let's just do all. And then we can change this and it should, let's see if I do, well, we'll check it out. If I have to change the formatting of the cells, I will do that. All right, so let's get into, let me go over here. Let's tweet out what we're doing, what we're looking at. Also, let's look at our limits. I'm out of my flow. 613, 12, 248, 78, 483, 63. All right, so for January 5th, let's get our limits for today. I don't think we'll need them, but it's still part of my routine. So there we go. Let's post over here. Ramey's saying not only the electrical currents from the car, but the houses, the sunspots. There's a lot. Computers in our face all day and the stress of the day. Yeah, he is a skin doctor, Ramey, so he's not in front of a computer so much. Definitely family stress going on with him. But, you know, we are all a product of the lives that we choose. Okay. There we go. So choose a life that makes you happy. All right, so there we go. That is WDC. Let's see, Western Digital. I remember Western Digital when I first started trading. Yes, that's a nice one to check out too. We'll put that over here. Thank you, Glenn. All right, so let me tweet out. Okay, let's go here. I'm going to check it out. At BazTickDoc. Oops, it helps when you spell it correctly. And I don't have cap locks on. Let me see. That's you, Ramey. All right, here we go. I'm going to pull it up. Ramey, you might be getting more followers. So here's Ramey. Right here, if you guys want to follow her, reach out to her, go see her in Keller, Texas. There you go. There's Ramey. All right. So I was checking my speed because it was bugging me earlier. All right. Let's also check out Forex Factory. What do we have going on this week? Announcements this week. Let's filter it. Let's go. None. US. Boom. All right. What do we have today? Manufacturing at 10 a.m. Tuesday, FOMC. Barkin's going to be barking what they want us to believe. Farm employment, jobs on Wednesday. So likely positioning Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 8:15. I think we're going to see bigger moves on the indexes. First 2 days to really get the big money into their positions, and then they're going to start moving it Wednesday directionally, Thursday continuation, and then Friday morning finish the move. That's my thoughts on that. All right, let's check out our crypto fear and greed. It's 42. Let me go back over here. I need to tweet out what I'm going to be talking about with you guys today. All right, let's come over here. Gapping stocks. I'm also going to be on Trade the Pool tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So get ready. Bmnr, coin, Nvda, IRWD. Oops, helps when IRWD, AMD, Tesla, XOM, Baba, Baidu, and BP. AMD, and we're not forgetting Micron, MUL ETF. What is the MUL ETF there, Lorenzo? Let's check it out. I'm also still getting used to my computer since it crashed and I had to sort of reboot everything. It was a nice reset. Granite shares Micron. There you go. Okay, the Micron, twice long Micron daily ETF. I feel like my computer's a little short. Maybe it's because I've been, there we go, not in front of my computer that posts that stuff. All right, let's get into it. So if you all are new to following me, I have been in the trading world for over 25 years, and I have learned to follow the big money thanks to Stephanie Cameraman. I started off as a licensed broker's assistant back in 2000 and left in 2001, and then continued on with my life. First layoff took me away from the market. Second layoff brought me back, pregnant, figuring out what I was going to do to support my family. Now, we don't have one yet for January here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, go here, anchored volume profile, and we're going to come to January 1st. Time for a new point of control. So let's come on here. Boom, right there. We're doing white. So our daily point of control for January 1st is 92,000. Oh, I'm going to have to change it from white. Okay, it's not going to work from white because the current price is white. So let's, I didn't think about that. Let's go gray. There we go, 91,000. 91,310 and 15 cents. All right, we're going to do that for Bitcoin as well. Sorry, Ethereum. So what is this? So what is the big money? Well, I follow the big money to see where they have traded their position. For crypto, forex, commodities, and futures, I like to put that on quarterly. So that's why I'm adding it on for January 1st. And I change that each quarter. My girls are home today, so there'd likely be some background noise there. And we will go over it. I've also created an ebook called How to Trade Like a Billionaire. If you want to check it out, go to carpeprofit.com, bottom of the page. You will find it there. 0.215321. There we go. All right, let's go to Doge. This month I'm filming that 22-hour course. 0.14286. There we go. Oh, so you hit the right button first over here. All right. So Solana is 134.39, and Zcash. Where are we for our January 1st? Looks like they moved it all together there. 506.48. We are below that, so maybe they're taking some profit. All right, let's go up here. Rename this New Year Fireworks. January 5th. Save that. All right, let's get back into Bitcoin. So for intraday trades, I'm going to check out where the big money is on the intraday. I have the points of control. I've got the pivots. Right now for our intraday point of control, we're looking at 92,525.08. Let's check out Ethereum quick. Actually, you know what? Let's finish up with Bitcoin. Let's do our day trade setups, and then we will. My kids are bouncing something. So much easier when they're at school. So much easier. Do you hear the bouncing? I hear the bouncing. All right, 93,200. I think as a mom, you never, like, your ears never sort of tune off. You always hear what they're doing. You're constantly on alert. Hey, what's going on? What's that noise? All right, I'm going to go 92,400 here for day trade levels. So if you guys are new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Happy New Year. Wishing you the best year yet. Believe it and it'll happen. All right, so big money is below us now at 91,310. Let's go to Ethereum. So when this turns to be green, big money is below us. That means potential for a swing to the upside. I'm so excited, baby, you came. All right, I'm going to do 3180 here, negative. We're going to come on up here. 3195. Nice clean move. If it can get up above there, look, we could see this potentially go all the way up to 3240 as a day trade or below. Yeah, I'm going to leave it right here. Big money for the intraday is at 31.68 So we are seeing that we're seeing some positioning. I would really like, I'm going to put this down here. Let it get out of all of the congestion. 31.15 for a potential short trade or above 31.95. Wider spread, but lots of headaches there with the pivots and positioning right there on Ethereum. XRP, big money is hanging out below us right now on the daily. We do have a selling wick right there on the intraday. Big money is at 214.07 on the intraday. We can put this here at 215 for a potential long trade and potential short trade 210. $210, $215, on 214.07. There we go. XRP has big money below. XLM has big money below. We just hit the 50 simple on the 24-hour chart right there. All right. 0.2355. No, 0.235. Oh, 0.2355. Can we go 0.23? 0.23? No. And I gotta go below. Zero 0.2992. 0.2992, 0.2355. And big money's at 0.234779. All right, Doge. So Doge, big money's up here at 0.15. We're going to go up above up here, 0.1519. What? 0.152. 0.152. Big money is at 0.15057. Potential short level is going to be below at 0.146. Okay, let's go to Solana. So you can see the former levels, they did move it around. We've got some above us. Actually, two of them are above us right now. Intraday, let's see, big money's up here at 137.15. So we got to go above that. Let's go 137.50. $133.46 there for short. 133.46, 137.50, 137.15 is where the big money is. So positioning on Ethereum and Solana. Let's check out Zcash. Zcash, big money is above us. We're hitting the 15 exponential right now, a former support level. If it fails from here, I'd watch for this to you know, come back down, likely to the 448 level. We shall see. You guys know Gary, the numbers guy. He's big on Zcash. $509 here for a break to the upside for a day trade, or break down below 488. You can see we've got a nice M. It's also a bit of an inverted head and shoulders, but we've got a bit of an M as well. So positioning that's happening right there between 489 and 496. The break will likely determine which way we will go today. 509, and big money is at 505, sorry, 586. Daily is 506.48. They have sold, no, yellow. It's in the middle positioning. All right, there we go. That is our crypto for today. Let's take a screenshot there. Let's post this here. And sorry, just tweeting that out over here. Post. All right. Let's see. All right. Just checking out. Okay. Okay. All right. So now let's get into our stacks. I'm getting distracted. I see Xi Jinping on. Don't want to look at that right now. All right, Bmnr, let's check this out. Let's put on a 5-minute chart over here. So from our earnings back here, what's our color here? It's going to be green. So 31.26 over here for our big money point of control. For Bmnr, how many shares do we have in the float? That's not what I wanted. Right here. Let's come on over. Come on over. Come on over, baby. Bmnr, 425 million shares. Let's also check our short volumes here for our longs. Bmnr, 38% short. Let's go to Coinbase. I think I need some water. 48% short. Nvda, 37% short. IRWD, 48% short. Oh. All right, AMD, 44% short. For fun, I'm going to check out Micron. Put it right here, 32% short. Let's just do this. Percents. Boom. Nope. I just want 32. There we go. Okay, let's go to meme. 36%. And let's go to Western Digital. 58% on Western Digital. Nice call there, Glenn. All right. I don't know what I hit, but we'll go back over here because that's not what I meant to. All right. Bmnr has a nice big gap there. We're hitting the 200 simple right there at 32.46. So we're likely going to have to break above that. Intraday, we're here at 32.06. So let's put that, 32.50. Actually, 32.60 is going to be stronger because we had selling that happened at 58 right there. So we want to break above that, or 31.88 here for a potential short on that gap up. 31.88 and 32.60. Let's go to Coinbase. If you all have questions, please feel free to ask. My goal is to help people, not just to talk at the screen. And I like some banter with comments. Boring for me just to talk at the screen. All right, 22.46.79 over here from earnings. Let's come back over here. Where's our earnings? We are hanging out here 273.68. 273.68. So they sold on Coinbase. We're not back above that yet. Retire on dividends. Great day. All right. So we've had, there we go. All right. So let's put this here, 245.50. And over here, 248. No, 247.50. All right. 245.50, 247.50. I like to see how many shares are in the float. Why? How many train cars are there on that train? How much momentum does it take to get that train moving, right? If it's a small commuter train, low float, it'll move very quickly. It will also stop very quickly. So that would be a low float. All right, I'm seeing 194.80 before we retrace on Nvda here. That's my thoughts. Do with it what you will. We're still in this upward channel. Target 225 by, let's say, end of January, third week of January, I believe. All right, 192 there. And 191.20 for potential short. Big money's at 191.96. Intraday, I mean, look at all these. Look at all the volume. All the volume is below us. Bullish on Nvidia, bullish on Qs, bullish on VUG, my opinion, right? Do with it what you will. All of this is my opinion. I am no longer a licensed registered broker or broker's assistant, so please trade with proper risk management. Yeah, we'll check it out. Retire on dividends. I'm going to add it over here on my extra list. We'll check that out for you. All right, big money level. We're going to put it down here, 182.07. All right, let's go to IRWD. IRWD helps when you spell it correctly. 156 million. We got that already. This is moving and grooving. It is less than $5. This could run, however, on, they were saying 5 out of the past 6 days to the upside. Very rarely do you see continued just upward moves. I would say up above 460, you're going to have 10 cents, then 5 cents. Above 480, you're going to have a big move up to 514. Let's make this. Check out what I just got over here. All right. Hold on 2 secs. My mom is calling. I will call back shortly. All right. That means I'm going to zip through all this stuff, see what's going on. 440. All right. So IRWD. Big money on the intraday is at 445. Nope. I'm going to pull this down here. Yeah. 435. We've got this 161 that is moving. This could pull back down to 413, 398 right there. All right, so we're going to put that over here. 435, 460. Let's come back over here. Let's pop one of these on and boom. Big money is down at 312. So big money is still below us. Let's go to AMD. AMD rocking and rocking. We are above the 50 simple now. That brick wall has been breached. We are no longer hindered by that 50 simple. 230.50. Let's get away from that roundish number. 230 broke. Some people might say, I want to sell at 230, which is why this morning 230 has held pretty much true as a area for big money. On the intraday from earnings, they're down here at 214.64. So we do have big money below us. 229.50, 230.50. Boom. All right, let's look at Micron as well. Micron is rocking it to the upside. We have a gap either way. Gap and go or gap and, uh-oh, go to the toilet. Let's bring this over here. You know what I was watching last night? I had so much fun watching it because I've never really watched it. Was Project Runway. It was cool. You could see the clear, like the really talented people too. All right. 324 and 328 here for Micron. You could lower, actually, correction. Let's bring it down to 327. 324 and 327. All right, let's look at Tesla. Tesla. We are below the big money, 446.46, just barely. We're hitting that 50 simple. 446.46. We have 2.39 billion. So we have a bunch of resistance up there. I'm going to say we got to get above this. 446.50. I don't want people to get caught with big money selling into them. Even though it's a day trade, don't get yourself stuck up there buying and then they just slam it down. All right, our pivot's right here at 443.90. Let's go below 443.50 for a short. All right, let's go to XOM. Oil dropping with the, I'm going to call it confiscation of Venezuelan oil. Hasn't been produced yet, but the market's trading ahead. Oh yeah, all of a sudden we have all this oil. Well, did you know the U.S. is one of the biggest oil refiners, right? That's why it actually costs more in Canada. We produce it and they refine it. So it costs us more. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Anyways, part of the reason why, moving back to the States. 116.67. All right. Bye-bye. All right, here we go. Here we go. $156.20 right here for Baba for the day trade. What is Project Runway? Oh, you know what? It's a mindless show, Raimi. It's with Heidi Klum. I want to say the one that I was watching was probably like 11 years old. It was just a mindless show that I was watching. It was fun. Oh, gonna sneeze. Excuse me. I really liked Reacher. Reacher was really good, in my opinion. All right. I don't seem to have on. There we go. 157.49 for Baba since earnings. They have sold XOM there below, so maybe they are just dropping it to buy it to rip it higher, right? I didn't try to cure it that way, but there's definitely places for modern medicine. All right, so BP. Nope.
I found it.
Okay, that's Daddy's. Give it to Daddy. Thank you.
He went to
Okay, put it, yeah, put it with his iPad. So here, Amy, we'll just do this. Project Runway. I don't even know if it's still in existence. Bravo. There you go. Project Runway. Here. Copy, put it there. Now you can check it out. That's what I was watching last night. Mindless. Okay. But I like Reacher. That's on Netflix. Okay, okay. All right. 35.80. Let's get above from that former point of control over here. Or below 35.39 for a potential short there on the day trade. 35. Oops, undo whatever I just did by mistake. 35.39 and 35.80. We have 2.55 billion in the float. Daily point of control over here is 35.80. So we need 33, 35, negative 35.80. So we need to get above that 35.80 for it to be bullish, in my opinion. Let's go check out meme, which with Bloom Energy should be advancing today. So I can see why this is a good one, because if we look at it up here, no, not mall, but let's go meme. If we look at meme and we look at holdings, we can see this. Oh, it changed. Isn't that interesting? So Bloom Energy is only 5.4. This is as of January 4th. I like this one better because it will show you. Ondas, APLD, ASTS. Another thing is if you are looking at ETFs, so if you come over here, YouTube for those that are watching, but if you go to the 2X over here, you can see these are, oh, I'm back over there too. Okay, I didn't really say anything much. I don't know why the stream cut out. Sorry about that. Hopefully you guys are still there. If you go to 2X and you see Meta and you see Google and you see Nvda and you see PLTR, these are the big money ones that they're really going to manipulate. It's pretty, like, you go to 2X and you can see that these are ones that they manipulate, right? So for today, I would say above 701 for meme or below 6, let's go below 678 there. All right, Western Digital. All right, Western Digital. Do I have any other? Let's just pull these up here. We have a gap. Is this going to be gap and go or gap and drop for the day, right? Our risk is going to be coming back down to 186.22 over there. Let's check this out. 195.02. All right, this is a little jazzy, huh? And 192.50 for Western Digital. This does have a nice 58% short volume. Let's check out Hood as well. I'm missing my little pop-up clock. Hood, 63% short volume. Let's check that out. That is a nice one. Let's come on over to Hood. Or was it Glenn? I think it was Glenn that said. No, retired on dividends. Yeah, let's see. All right, so big money is right here, 114.78. But is that from which? Nope. All right, 120.17. So we're somewhat sandwiched between big money levels. With Hood is offering more tokenized stacks, I want to say, or the ability to trade crypto, but I feel like the crypto, you can never take it out. You're only trading a synthetic version, that you're never trading the real crypto. So you don't actually have a wallet there. You're just trading it like a future. Basically, you're trading the price action, but not the actual physical. But it's not physical, it's a digital price. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Okay, 116.75 and 117.80. All right, let's get into the indexes. Now my thing does not want to work. All right, first trading day of the year right here. The second, so we're going to put this here. Yeah, it's 1/2/26. All right, so big money level is 481.05. Let's go to the Russell. Let's put it on over here. 247.16. Oh my goodness, I've got some wild, crazy kiddos. All right, Qs, they bought 612.94. All right, let's go to SPY. Look at the SPY levels. All right here, if we go below 681.50, ooh, it's gonna get ugly. But for now, we're above everything, 683.50. So right now we got to be bulls. A little hesitant there on the Qs, but I'm going to have to do more of a Q analysis. Maybe I'm going to do that this afternoon. I'm going to be in talks with Trade the Pool about doing an afternoon swing show. Look at this nice flag. Oh, yeah. So you're live every morning. I am. That the market is open and I'm not dealing with family affair stuff. I do have an 80-year-old mother, so like I'm going to be calling her right now. We are potentially in the midst of moving her. So I do have some other family stuff going on, which is why I came to day trading, because of the flexibility. So I came to day trading for family first, and I'm here to help people for sure. But I have to also remember that, you know, I came to it for flexibility so that I could be present. And so that's part of, if I'm not here, it's usually because I'm busy dealing with that stuff. If that makes sense. So yes, retire on dividends. You know it. All right, 616.50 and 619 here. So big money is below us. I'm going to readjust all these levels as well. Oh, very cool, very cool. Ask all the questions you'd like. Happy to help. I also have, if you go to carpeprofit.com, right here, learn with Airplane Jane. I've got my How to Trade Like a Billionaire, which is also an awesome book. It's $11 to teach you all about how to basically put on everything that I've done on here. And I'm going to be doing my 22-hour course. I wonder if I should pre-sell that. What do you guys think? Should I do a pre-sale to really get me going and get it done? $248.80. I had intentions to do it in October, and then October turned into November, and then November turned into looking for a new house unexpectedly, and December was closing on that house. So it's like sometimes the universe has different plans for you, and that's okay. That's okay. I can recognize that. Amazing things in 2026 for me and for you, for everybody. All right, 485.20, 483.12, and 485.20 right there. There you go. That's my list for today. Remember to trade with proper risk management. There are varying degrees of risk in all trading instruments, and no past performance is indicative of future performance. Don't just have a good day. Have a great day. Carpe Profit. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye for now.